Okay folks, it's been a few hours since I saw the Nintendo Direct, or at least parts of it, and Danganronpa 2 is getting a remake, Danganronpa 2x2. It's not just a remake, it's a remake with extra scenarios, which is interesting. So they're almost doing it a bit like SMT5 Vengeance, where there's a main route, but then there's alternate routes, which is interesting, actually. And no folks, this is not some bullshit that I'm taking out my ass. This is on the Spike Chunsoft website for this game. There is a brand new scenario with alternate killers and victims, and the new scenario is going to have a length which is very close to the original game, which means it is going to be 30 hours or more of brand new content. I have no idea what they're doing with this. Is it going to be canon? Is it not going to be canon? I assume it's kind of a bit like Danganronpa S, where they're trying new things, and they're kind of canon, but they're kind of not. I don't know what's going on, but it looks kind of incredible, to be honest. The sprites look very new, everything just looks gorgeous, HD, it looks incredible, and while yes, I don't think Danganronpa 2 needed a remake at all, I'm not mad about this because there's a whole new scenario. It's not like it's just a complete one-to-one remake, it's that, but it's also new scenarios with new victims and killers. What is going on here? It's interesting, but I just have no idea what's going on. And even though Kodaka has kind of, moved away from Danganronpa after V3, he is involved in this, just like he was in Danganronpa S. He's just kind of overviewing it, okay? So basically, he's the guy who gets to say, yeah, you should do that, or no, you shouldn't do that. He's not the writer, but he is overseeing all of this, which gives me some hope that this could actually be really good. Some of the animations look a little weird, like there was Gundam showing up, and he kind of like shakes, almost like that Bowser gif. But that being said, everything generally looks incredible, and the fact that there is a whole new scenario is really, really astounding. I have no idea what they're going to do differently, to be honest. Gameplay-wise, it looks exactly the same, but just with better exploration. But again, we haven't seen much. It was a teaser that was less than a minute long, so we haven't got much to work with here. I'm in the crowd that thinks they definitely should have remade or, enhanced, however you want to call it. This is almost like the Persona re-releases. Like, this is the royal version of Danganronpa 2 because they're adding all this extra shit on top of it. But it's a lot bigger than that because it's an actual full-on remake with new shit. A lot of new shit, okay? It literally is like the SMT5 Vengeance of Danganronpa. It is incredible. And I do think they should have tackled Danganronpa 1 first, but I'm not mad about this. At the end of the day, this is what's going to make the most money because Danganronpa 2 is the fan favourite, even though it's not my personal favourite, I'm sorry. That's all being said, if you're new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel because, of course, you guys know I will be covering this game an absolutely crazy amount once it comes out. I'll be getting this game on launch, covering it like crazy for you guys, and I'll be covering a lot more stuff about Danganronpa in general on this channel. And this gives me hope for this franchise to see more content, because I plan to make a video on what I want to see in Danganronpa 4, and maybe Danganronpa 2 Remake or Danganronpa 2x2 is going to do a lot of that. And Danganronpa 2x2 is coming out on all the consoles. It's coming out on Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, Steam. It's coming out on the whole shebang, okay? It's not coming out on PS4, which is a bit strange for a game like this, to be fair, because a lot of Japanese devs do release their games on the old gen. I've seen it multiple times before, but they've actually abandoned the PS4, just like, I was going to say Activision, but even they haven't fucking done that yet. Black Ops 7's coming out on PS4. But hey ho, time to upgrade. Yeah, it's coming in 2026. I don't believe there was a release date officially stated, but I will definitely be covering this no matter when it comes out. You guys know I will. And I'll be excited to explore the new scenarios with you guys, especially considering it's a whole 30 hours more of content. What the Christ? So they've remade the whole game, right? The whole game, the main story, but they've also made an entirely new story alongside that. I'm really intrigued by this. This really, really intrigues me. And also, can I just say, atmospherically, everything looks gorgeous, okay? I have my gripes with Danganronpa 2's atmosphere, but that being said, this still looks really cool, so I'm going to save that for when the game actually releases, because I don't want to say anything negative right now, because I'm excited for this game. I mentioned this before, but you guys, a lot of you will know already, out of the main 3 games, Danganronpa 2 is my least favourite, but I still fucking love it at the end of the day. I mean, this is huge. This gives the opportunity to give arcs to characters that never received them, because one of my biggest gripes with the franchise in general is how many characters just are not fully realised. But if there's an alternate arc, and if they're expanding the actual main story in general, perhaps they are, I don't know if they are, maybe, but if they do that, they can definitely handle a lot of the problems that I had with this game. This may make me like Danganronpa 2 a hell of a lot more than I used to, and I'm excited to see if it manages to do this. Obviously, gameplay-wise and everything and visuals, Danganronpa 2 did not need a remake at all, but it is a welcome remake considering that they are introducing a lot more new shit. It isn't literally just a complete remake, the same story, same game. It's not. It's a brand new game, but it's also a brand new story that is the same length of the original game. That is so huge. And yes, I know that at the end of the day, this is a big money grab. Kodaka's not even the writer, but he still watched over this project and approved it. That gives me a lot of hope for the future of this franchise and this game as a whole. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I have been Sam. Yeah, that's all the information we have on this Danganronpa 2 remake so far. Danganronpa 2x2 or Danganronpa 2x2. I don't know what the actual official name is. Probably 2x2. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want more Danganronpa because I cover it a lot. There'll be playlists down below that you can check out. Also, get some discussions going in the comments down below. I always encourage that. I want to hear what you guys think about this remake, whether you're excited for it, whether you're not. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. I just made a note. I just made a note.